Alright, I am back with another Destiny 2 video, our first TWAB of 2022, and I don't even know how long it's been. I don't, at least 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm not sure. So this is Liana slash Hippie's first TWAB, which I'm sure she's excited about. I don't exactly know what's in here, but I figure since it's the first TWAB in like a month, probably something interesting to react to live, depending on what happens here, but we shall see. All right, we're back, baby. TWAB is alive and well, and we're excited for what's next with the upcoming launch of the Witch Queen. Just one more month to go before we learn about Savathun's influence and what that means for Guardians and our beloved Osiris. Oh, so we're learning about beloved Osiris in the Witch Queen, not before then, apparently. Okay. In addition to some nifty additions to gameplay such as crafting and pokey glaive goodness. While we do want to share some news with our players, we also want to keep some secrets because there are a few unique surprises on the way that we want you to experience for yourselves. Yeah, that's understandable. Do you need to know more about crafting? Please. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the latest trailer for the Witch Queen that showcased Savathun's throne world? Because I don't know about you, I'm still screaming in excitement, and the entire team here at Bungie can't wait to see your reactions to what next. It's going to be a wild ride, so buckle that metaphorical seatbelt, friends. Before you dive into the latest trailer below, we did want to offer a small warning to players. Spoilers are coming. Be aware that the weeks leading up to the launch of the Witch Queen will include information that those averse to spoilers might want to avoid. Just be careful of their guardians. Okay, so no yelling at me about spoilers. And she is hiding links in here already. Okay. Artifact mods updates. All right. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do the thing? All right, let's see. Artifact mods have been a huge talking point in our community, and with the next season, we're making a few changes that will bring back some popular anti-champion mods, while also making some tweaks to the way Masterwork armor works. Okay. Here's a rundown from the team on what players can look forward to in Season 16. Team. All right. One of the consistent pieces of feedback that we have been waiting to act on for a while involves the unlocking of artifact mods. Starting in Season 16, players will no longer be limited to the number of artifact mods they can unlock. Oh my god, thank god. I've been waiting for this for literally the entire duration the artifact has existed. Have never figured out any reason that this should not be possible, so thank the Lord they're finally doing this. Okay, this means that players could feasibly unlock all 25 artifact mods by the end of the season. While we have made some small adjustments to the amount of XP required to unlock artifact mods, 1 to 12, in general, the pace of unlocking these first 12 artifact mods should be close to what we've seen in Season 15's artifact. For each unlock after the 12th, increased XP will be required for the next artifact mod unlock, so the choice of which order to unlock mods still requires some decision making. And if you change your mind, you can still reset your artifact and make your picks again. So I'm assuming it still costs increasing Glimmer, but regardless, that is exactly what I was talking about in terms of giving players a reason to get even more XP, because then you can unlock, I'm sure that will take you well past rank 100 to unlock all 25 artifact mods, and yet that would give you the maximum amount of options to play around with the different mods and things like that. So that is really great news. I am glad that is pretty much exactly what I wanted to see there. I don't know if they're changing the cost, but if you can unlock all the mods, it won't really matter about changing the cost, so that sort of negates itself. When it comes to artifact mods themselves, we bring back a few perennial favorite anti-champion mods, including anti-barrier scout rifles and bows. Good. And have done some work to make disrupting an overload champion, which can be done this season with auto rifles and SMGs. No. More reliable than in previous seasons. We'll also be highlighting the new glaive weapon archetype coming in the Witch Queen through a variety of artifact mods, including an option to make your glaive the solution to unstoppable champions, and have a few new artifact mods that will enhance some of the new weapon perks. That's cool. To take a little bit of pressure off your vault space, we are making some adjustments to the way Masterwork armors work. Starting with the launch of the Witch Queen, you can change the energy type of a fully Masterwork piece of armor for a much reduced cost. A fully Masterwork piece of legendary armor can be changed to another energy type for the cost of 10,000 Glimmer in one upgrade module, while a fully Masterworked piece of exotic armor can be changed for 20,000 Glimmer in one upgrade module. The cost for changing a piece of armor's energy type before it is fully Masterworked remain unchanged. Oh, okay, so this is, I guess, motivation to Masterwork more armor, I think? I mean, anyway, this is good. I'm a little surprised they did this because there's already such little motivation to farm tons of armor as it is, so now you pretty much just need one set of armor you really like, and then you can just swap it with 10k glimmer ever. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. Like, I'm just a little surprised, honestly, that that they did it. Given that motivation for getting armor is a little questionable at the moment as is, but whatever. More accessibility for more builds is probably a good thing overall. And I don't want to masterwork like 4 different types of my favorite exotic for 12 ascendant shards or whatever it's going to be. So yeah, I think that's good. Closing out, we are also making a change to the way Guardians create orbs of power with weapons. Elements of the new weapon crafting system will encourage you to use many different weapons and ask you to burn hard-earned masterwork materials on a weapon that you may only be using for a few hours just to generate orbs. What? Wait, what? What does that mean? Why would you only be using masterwork materials on a weapon you only use for a few hours just to generate orbs? I don't understand what that means. So creating orbs is part of weapon crafting? It's like a requirement? I don't understand. Okay, that seemed like a tall order. This combined with our desire to act on consistent feedback that players want to be able to generate orbs of power with exotic weapons that do not yet have catalysts led us to the implementation we'll be using in the Witch Queen and beyond. Orb generation on weapon multi-kills will no longer be a function of the weapon's masterwork status, but will instead be provided by a suite of armor mods, which are automatically unlocked for all players and which plug into the helmet armor mod socket. Each such mod will apply the orb generation effect to all weapons you have equipped of a particular damage type, so a single mod will cover multiple weapons in your arsenal if they share a damage type. This also applies to a weapon that changes damage types, like hard light or a kinetic weapon with osmosis. We will continue creating exotic catalysts over the next few seasons, but in the meantime, you'll be able to generate orbs of Cloudstrike, Thorn, Thunderlord, Teraba, and any other weapon in the game. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I feel like the mod slots are already so crowded as it is that putting something else into armor mods is not ideal. So I guess Masterwork is now just solely for the kill counter and the tiny stat bump. I don't know how I feel about that, and I still don't understand what this means at all, this whole section that I read. I wish that we knew more about crafting, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I don't want to really sacrifice a bunch of targeting mods and things for orb generation, even on exotics, but I don't know. I guess we'll see how that goes. 30th anniversary content. Will they or won't they has been a major question surrounding the 30th anniversary event. We have game shows, we have a weird sarcastic horse made of stardust and puns, and we have a dungeon that will make you laugh and scream at the same time. Because so many have been loving the new activities, a common concern is that Dares of Eternity and other eventful goodies will be disappearing as we say goodbye to Season 15. I never thought that was going to happen, honestly. I get why people were afraid of that, but it didn't really make any sense. Fret not, young horse whisperer, because 30th anniversary content, both free and paid, will not be placed in the Destiny Content Vault with the launch of the Witch Queen. We'll have another update later this year, but expect to enjoy Zur-led adventures through 2022. So I could see them deleting Dares eventually. It would be stupid. I would not want them to delete the dungeon just after a year, especially since the dungeon costs $25. I don't know. Maybe they can split that up. Prime Gaming, gonna skip those. Player support team, colorblind modes, negative silver balances, things that doesn't really matter. Oh, I'm so happy this one. I love this. I don't want to play this because of potentially copyrighted audio, but it's Callous Dancing. It's very good. You should watch it. Shaka will be very happy about that. Operation Save New Lights, also good. And Arts Awards, as usual. These are all good. And then we will see... Oh, okay, so there's another New Light section. This is about just the emblem they already announced. So if you play Dares during this for a while now, like they announced this maybe a week ago. So if you're just playing this, they will start doling this out. I wish it was more had to do with new lights. Like, I know this is something they kind of already had in the tank and they just decided to bust it out for this, but whatever, it's fine. For those asking, are Threads of Lost venture into looking good costumes? Into looking good continues. It's called Fashion Sweetie. Look it up. Good. And we've already seen so many incredible submissions. We'll share our next batch of winners here soon. But for now, keep inspiring us with those looks. To enter, share a shot of your Guardian's appearance page and use Threads of Light on Instagram. Yeah, I've entered a bunch, but I don't really know how they're tracking these, so I should probably do another one. I'll have more to share over the next couple of weeks, including more on Gambit. On Gambit? Oh my gosh. Weapon crafting. Okay, good. So that will be addressed before Witch Queen. We don't just figure it out on the fly. And a few other goodies that we can't wait to show off. Stay tuned. In the meantime, stay fresh and be kind. See you soon. I should go. Hippie. Mass Effect. Yeah, I wondered how many Mass Effect references she dropped in there. This is so many cat pictures. Okay, so that was a good amount of information. I am a little surprised at the moves they're making here, the switching. I mean, this is a very common request. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's impressive that they're doing this because I don't know. I guess you want different distributions on armor maybe, and yet I can also see why a lot of people would just have one set of legendary armor and then never really feel the need to get any set of legendary armor ever again. I guess maybe we're doing more stuff with extra kind of perk slots and things now. Raid slots, the dungeon armor has artificer, whatever it's called, slots for bonus seasonal mods. So I guess there are other reasons, and this is I mean, it's a good change. It is. I'm just a little surprised it was made. I don't know about this orbs thing. Like, as much as I do want orbs with exotics and how that does solve the problem, I've always been worried about kind of just mod overcrowding in armor as it is. I've always thought 10 power is not really enough to have as many cool mods and as cool build as you want. So I'm curious how that's going to work here. It's interesting. It's tied to elemental weapon type, as I assume we're going to be doing a lot of kind of synergistic stuff. I kind of am hoping they're doing something about match game because there's so many things that are pushing us towards doing builds that are kind of based around synergy between like a void weapon and a void subclass or like whatever, that for stuff with match game it really becomes annoying because it kind of ruins all that synergy because you need 3 or 4 different types of weapons to break through those shields. So I don't know, that's probably a question for another day. But other confirmations, Osiris stuff not happening until Witch Queen itself, it seems, and then talking about will be Gambit changes in Witch Queen, and there is going to be a crafting TWAB or crafting reveal at some point here. Again, I don't know what they were talking about in this section with one of the crafting requirements of like, I forget where it is, I lost it. Oh yeah, here, where you need to use different weapons and ask you to burn. So like, I'm assuming they're like, some of the requirements are like generate orbs with a certain type of weapon, and they're saying they don't want to make people masterwork weapons just for a quest step. I think that's what this means. I'm hoping crafting is more than just sort of like an endless series of bounties, but I guess we'll see. So anyway, good TWAB. Good job, Liana. And yeah, just great to have this back, and I'm sure we are going to be in for a lot more information in the next month and a half here, considering we're like, 5 weeks away now, which is crazy. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.